Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave It Love Inc. This is the main channel. It's 7:20 in the morning. It is Tuesday, July 21st, right? So and then in this one, I'm gonna talk about spell work, just straight up spell work, because the spell work, I can't prove spell work. You can't prove it. That's why nobody talks about it, because you can't prove it. And once you start talking about it, you're going to sound crazy, right? So I'm like, all this stuff happened to me in Nigeria, but I was never there. I've never been to Nigeria, but they targeted me. They targeted me. I don't know why. I don't know why they hate me. That's how it feels. It feels like they hate me. And I'm like, how can a nation of people hate one person? I'm just one person. I'm by myself. They did everything against me, but I can't prove it. It's my word against their word. Then they have this mentality of they believe what the men say. They don't believe in women. They think less of women. It's like, you know what? It was Ifa, the religion Ifa. I tried to get in that religion, and I really tried. And my godfather passed away. My godfather from here, Joselito, and he was a santero, but he couldn't initiate me into santeria because he's old. So I'm like, if he's old, he's gonna give me his powers. I was like, I didn't want him to die. So I was like, it's all right. I'm gonna go to Ifa. And I was like, and then it was this young person. This young person, he could do it because I was like, okay, he's young, he's not old, and he's able, and he's supposed to be so prestigious and so this and so that. It's like all they ever did was make my life a living hell. My life has been a living hell since 2019, but I can't prove it. I can't prove it. So why am I going to talk about it? I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I cannot prove anything. And I will never go to Nigeria. I will never go to Nigeria. I don't have no business in Africa at all. Like, why am I there? You know, it's because they did spell work to get you to go there. Spell work, a love spell. It all started with a love spell. And I'm like, and I was always born a witch, always been a witch, but I wasn't around stuff like this. I wasn't around it. So, and then it's like, it's going to work because you're not open to it. Your mind is not open. You don't know how to protect yourself. I didn't know how to protect myself. I did the cleanse. I always did cleansing. I always did cleansing since I don't even remember, but always. And the cleansing for me has always been herbs. I've never done spell work against a person, like to break up a relationship. I was like, I know people do those kind of spells. I've seen them do it. They do those spells to break up a relationship because they don't want them together. When they do that spell, they curse themselves to be alone forever. I'm like, wow, like, okay, so that's why you don't do breakup spell. Mind your fucking business. They do love spells to trap a man. So usually when people get together, it's like, oh, she must have did a love spell on that one, because it's like, how the fuck did they get together? Like, what? That's how I think. I'm like, how the fuck, because everything is spell work, but then you can't prove it. You just gotta look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Like, look, like, look at this shit. Like, look at what the fuck is happening. And then you can't say nothing. Oh, you did a love spell on him. No, you can't say nothing. You just gotta look at them. Look at his stupid ass in a love spell. In love with this one. She looked like a gremlin. She looked like a monster. She looked all kind of crazy, but he in love with her. He in love with her. Like, she did a fucking love spell on his ass. That's how he don't even know what he's doing. It's like, you just look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's love spell, right? What else they do? They do chaos magic. Chaos magic is fighting, is arguing. Nobody's getting along. Everybody fighting. Everything is an argument. If you get in the argument, you're gonna end up arguing. You're gonna end up fighting. It can end up violent. It can be aggressive. They're gonna get in your face. It's gonna be bad. So it's like when you see it, just mind your business and walk around and do something else. I always cleanse, so I don't have to be experience things like that. I always stay by myself because I know what the hell is going on. Everybody else don't know what's going on. So and then it's like, you know what? To protect myself, I'm gonna stay by myself. Just to protect myself from what the fuck they got going on because their life is on fire. You know, love spells. They do death spells. Death spells to end permanent endings in your life. So they want you to end job. They want you to end something. They want you to lose your place. They want something to end in your life permanently. That's what they do. So things don't work out. That's why you don't tell nobody your fucking business because they're going to sit there and they're going to do spells against you for it to end. They'll do a death spell for it to end. So you don't tell nobody what you're doing. When you want to do something, you fucking do it. Do it. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. Fucking do it. Do it. And then when you get what you want, it's like nobody can tell you nothing because they can't stop it because you got it already. Like the fuck? Don't listen to people. Everybody does spell work. Everybody does this shit. And then it's like, the spell work, it'll always come back to whoever's doing the spell. That's how you know who's doing the spell. When they want endings in your life and someone did a death spell and people start dying in their family, people start getting sick in their family, they start going broke and all this stuff starts happening. Yeah, they're the ones that did the spell work. That's how you know who did the spell work. My mother told me that. My mother's a witch. She's a bigger witch than I'm a. I grew up in the park, playing in the park. We was always in the park, in nature. I was never outside like that. Like, no, we all, you get into stuff, but you still have your roots. You still have what you do. Like, this is what we do. And you learn or you die. That's how it's gonna go. You're gonna learn this shit or you're gonna die from this shit. So it's like, pay attention to what the fuck is going on. Pay attention to who dies. Pay attention to who's getting sick. Who's sick now? Permanent diseases. Permanent diseases was like a disease that came out of nowhere. That's like diabetes. That's certain sicknesses that you can't get rid of that easy. You have to take care of yourself. A lot of people overcome diabetes. A lot of people overcome cancer too. But it's like those are the diseases, they come out of nowhere. And people die from it. An uncurable, no, what is it? Yeah, an incurable disease, something that you'll have forever. Yeah, that's from spell work. Like it just came out of nowhere and then now you have it. Yeah, it's because you're doing stuff. You doing shit. That's why shit is happening to you. You getting sick and stuff is happening. It's because you're doing stuff. You're trying to do something to somebody and it's not working. You're not supposed to do this work. But they keep doing it. They keep getting sick. They keep dying. They keep going broke. And it's like, I could talk about this. I could talk about this all the time. Who's listening? Who fucking cares? I can't prove anything. I have issues in the courthouse. I have issues with insurances. I have issues with the lawsuit. So it's multiple cases open. The lawsuit is one case against discrimination, against my civil rights, violations against all of my civil rights. You're judging me because of my age. You're judging me because of my race, because of my religion, because of what the fuck I do, what I look like, because I turn brown in the sun. I'm not white. I'm not white. And then my last name is Garcia. It's real fucking Spanish. And then it's like they judge me for everything. Oh, I'm not old enough. I'm like, I'm not old enough, but then I know how everything fucking operates and I know how to do everything. But then you want to belittle me and make it seem like I'm not enough. Okay. I resigned from the courthouse. Okay. And then the family, and it's cases missing in the courthouse, because I remember looking for cases and it's gone. Millions of dollar cases. Where are they? Somebody cashed it out. What's going on in the courthouse is the same thing that goes on in my family. People dying in the courthouse. People dying after they go to a specific person's office. I'm like, okay, what are they doing? Oh, she doing something for insurance. Because how this person died right after sitting in her office. Everyone dies after they sit up in her office and nobody else is there. It's just her and the person dies a few days later. I'm like, she has insurance policies on these people. She made them sign something. She did something. I was like, there's no fucking way these people just dying like this. Nobody sees it like that because they don't know that you can do a death spell and they die and then they cash out on the insurance policy. I know that because that's what my aunt does. And she cashed out millions of dollars on insurance policies on family members. Everybody is fucking dead by natural causes. So it looks like a normal death, right? It's not a normal death. When you do black magic, when you're doing spells on people, you want death. Yeah. You want an accident. You want something to happen to their health. I remember my aunt had a stroke. They tried to kill her multiple times, because they wanted to take her children to get money for the children. Once she got the children, she wanted the lawsuit. That was in the lawsuit. The money was supposed to go to her son, but she took the money and cashed out on the money. How? She changed the birth certificates and said that she gave birth to him. She did not give birth to him. She changed the birth certificate to make it look like she gave birth to him. How the fuck you get somebody to do that? Because she worked there. That's how. She works there. She has access to the mainframe, access to the system. How can you prevent corruption if the people in places of power are the ones that are corrupt? I can't change this shit. Like, I could talk about this shit, but who's going to do their job? That's another spell for people not to do their fucking job. So that I just gotta look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Look at it. And nobody's doing anything. And it's right there. It's right there. Nobody looking at it. Nobody checking it. Nobody is doing anything. There's no crime. Like, it's not, what is it? You can't go to jail for doing black magic on a person. And I think Russia, that he's the president of Russia. He made it illegal for people to practice Satanism in Russia. I'm like, okay, they get 8 years in prison. I'm like, what if they did something like that in the USA? In the USA, like ban whatever they're doing, because it's in the church, it's in the religion. They use religion to hide the Satanism. They use religion to hide the devil worship, to hide the black magic, to hide all the evil things that they do. Oh, we forgive you for your sins. Confess your sins, and then you belong to them. It's like, what? Like, God is free. You could talk to God for free. God is not going to charge you or make you obligated to do anything. All you got to do is believe in God. Believe in God. All you need is your faith. Believe in God that everything's going to work out in your favor. I got a lot of things going on. A lot of shit is going on. The things in Nigeria, I can't talk about it. Why am I going to talk about it? I can't prove it, and I don't know what they did. I don't do those things. My family does those things, so I know about these things. I know when somebody's doing black magic because that's all I've been around. I've always been around it. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna fucking know. When people start looking crazy, they start aging, they start looking fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna think you doing spell work. My mother always talked about people. Always talking about people. She always talking about how a person looking like and what the fuck is going on. Did you see what she like? Yeah, my mom was like just like that. So and then it's like, and I'm like, yo, I never want to be like her talking about people and what they wearing and what they looking like. I'm older now, and then now I pay attention to that shit because I'm like, yo, like she had a fucking reason why she was like that. She was like this all this time, and it was because of the spell work. The spell work makes you age rapidly. It will deform you, will deform your looks. You'll start looking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, they done did some shit. That's why they looking like that. They done did something. That shit sucks the soul out of you. That sucks a piece of life out of you. Do you know that? These people don't fucking know. That's why they doing it. That's why they're doing it. That's why the people that do spell work like that, the black magic, they look crazy. They look fucking crazy. They look drained. They look bad. Like how you can't even fix it. But whatever, they have cosmetic surgery for that. Yeah, you can fix anything with cosmetic surgery. I got some tea lights. I got some tea lights. I got a big box of tea lights. It don't look so big now that I'm on camera, right? But it comes with a hundred pieces. And I never got these kind. It's plant wax, pet friendly. I'm like, okay, non-toxic, smokeless, unscented. I'm like, okay. Like, and then it came with a lot. So it's like maybe three tiers a can, and then they're big. So it burns for like 6 hours. So I don't have to use a lot of candles. Like I could just burn one candle and then that's it. I burned it last night and it's clear. I put black salt. Black salt burns, it banishes, it repels, it destroys negative energy. That's all it does. It's to get the energy out of here. You know, energy is energy. And I could tell people doing spell work, but I can't say what they did. I don't know what they did. I will never know what they did because I don't want to be like them and I don't do the work that they do. I don't do the things that they do. So and then it's like, don't die. Don't die out here. Y'all want to do spell work and y'all want to do death spells and chaos mat, all kinds of crazy shit. I'm like, yo, like who does this? People that don't have a job, people that don't have nothing going for themselves, people that don't have nothing. They don't have anything. They don't have nothing but time to sit here and fuck with people. I'm like, you know how great you would be if you put all that focus in yourself, in your business, and something that you love. You would be great. You would be fantastic. You would be prosperous in your own life instead of sitting here fucking with people. When you sit here and you fuck with people, you curse your own life. That's all that happens. They curse themselves. What I'm waiting for, I'm waiting for justice. That's all I could do is pray. I pray to God for justice. Justice. I want everybody to know the truth because everybody lying, acting like they didn't do nothing, but they did the fucking most. And that's why I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. No, we will never be friends. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to fix. No, no. I believe in God, and God would never do me like this. God would never treat me the way these people treated me. God would never do that to me. So it's like, so I stay faithful to God. I believe in God. I trust God. And I know that He would never lead me astray, never have me in a fucked up place, never have me fucked up. Like, no, like I'm all right. I've been in the same place for 20 years. I've been in here since 2008. I've been in the same place. I haven't moved. I know all my name. I know everybody that lives here. And everybody that lives here knows me. And it's like what the fuck? And I've always wanted to move, but where am I gonna go? It's like these people sabotage my life so I can't move. So it's like I'm stuck here. And I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? When I get a job, anytime I get a job, it's always problems. And they do spell work at the workplace. And I'm like, oh my God, I hate this fucking job. Hate this fucking job. And I just quit. And I opened Lead with Love Inc., nonprofit organization. I am a content creator. I just create content. I just do this on my time. I do it on my, nobody tell me what the fuck to do. You can't tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me what to do with my platform. It's like the fuck. I went to too much. Return asunder. The count is smooth. It's easy. It's like that's it. I just carve return asunder in the candle. What is the purpose of me doing the return asunder? Is to return whatever spell work they're doing. Where's the spell work coming from? Who's doing it? What did they do? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they did. I know that they're trying to sabotage me. And it's many levels of sabotage and it's different people coming for me. So I can't sit here and act like nobody's doing nothing. Yeah, they're gonna act like they're not doing anything and that they're innocent. Okay. Yeah, you keep that same energy. When I do the return asunder, it just returns energy back to whoever did it. If you didn't do nothing, your life should not be on fire. That's how that go. If you didn't do no negative work, nothing negative should be happening to your life. You should have a good life. Everything should be flowing. Everything should be good, should be great, should be fantastic in your fucking life. You can't accuse me of anything because I don't do what these people do. And I have a lot of people, different kind of people, a different kind of class. I have the poor people. I have the middle class and I got the rich coming for me too. So it's like, what the fuck do they want? They just come for me. And what am I supposed to do? I'm just here. All I could do is protect myself, defend myself, and I do my return to Sundays. It's like whatever happens, it fucking happens. I don't care who dies. I don't care who gets sick. I don't fucking care. Because it's like whatever they put out, they're gonna get it back. They're gonna get it back. When I hear something bad happened to such and such, oh, they died. They died. Or somebody's sick. They dying. They got a terminal illness. I'm like, that's who fucking did it. That's how I'm gonna think about it. Like that's who fucking did the work. Oh, they was trying to do stuff to me and look at them. Look at them now. Like, yes, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh at you. Like, I don't know how else. I don't know. This is just how I am. I am going to laugh because I know what I'm doing and I'm just cleansing and protecting myself. But they constantly do spell work to come against me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even doing anything. So I do return to Sundays and I cleanse. And I look forward to a series of unfortunate events to my enemies. I look forward to everything bad happening to these people. I look forward to all of that. Everything going to shit. Everything being turned upside down. Their whole life is on fire. And I love it. There's nothing to talk about. Like, if you didn't do anything, then nothing should be happening to you. That's all. That's all it is. I don't do nothing to people because I don't want none of that kind of energy sticking to me. Like, what? I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna look like that. Like, they looking crazy. They looking crazy. I'm like, I'm not looking like that. Like, no, not me. Return ascenders are effective in returning energy. That's all it does. It just returns that energy. They could keep that energy. I will live a good life, prosperous life. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be successful, and everything is always gonna work out in my favor. Always, it's always gonna work out. God got me. The ancestors got me. The ancestors love me. They love me. I just got some ancestor money yesterday. I'm about to burn some ancestor money after this. I'm like, yo, ancestors love me. I can't wait to burn the money and tell them how much I love the ancestors. I fucking love you. I love all of the ancestors, known and unknown. And I burn the money because it attracts more wealth into your life. That's all it does. That's why I like counting it. I like doing it because when you're touching it, when you're messing with it, it's not real money. It's ancestor money. It's for the spirit. When the ancestors are not struggling, they're not broke, then you're not going to be broke. Like, it's spiritual. It's spiritual. And you have to help the ancestors. How you expect not to be broke if you keeping your ancestors hungry? You don't feed them, you don't do nothing for them, you don't burn money for them, you know? In China, there's no homelessness. There's no homelessness. How is there no homelessness? I'm like, because everybody burns ancestor money. They burn ancestor money for the gods. For the gods. Like, God, so you're never homeless. So you always have in your house. You always have everything that you need. You're never gonna go without. You always gonna have. And the money is made to help you. Is to bless you. And when you bless yourself, you're blessing your ancestors to help them in the spirit. But then when the ancestors are okay, it's easier for the ancestors to help you. So, and then burn the money. If you really look into it, if you look at the YouTube videos, it's made in China, manufactured in China, and find out why the Chinese burn it. Find out why everybody fucking burns ancestor money in the Asian culture. If you look it up, you'll find answers you didn't even know you wanted to know about this shit. But once you start looking, then you'll be like, oh my God, I should burn ancestors. Yeah, fucking burn the money. And then things just start getting better. You'll never go without. You'll always have everything that you need. I don't have everything, but I have everything that I need, and I don't need nothing. It's like, whatever comes in, it's a blessing when things come in, but it's also a blessing to have a place. It's a blessing to have food, a bed. You have basic necessities. You have it, and everything is fine. Everything always works out in your favor. And I've been burning this for several years now. I've been burning ancestor money since I've been having problems with Nigeria. And I needed the spirits because I knew it was spiritual warfare I was experiencing. Everything was black. My candles were black. Everything. It was negative energy, negative forces. But you can't prove this shit. I just got to get through it. When you in the fire, you got to get through the fire to get out the fire, you know? New York City, it gets so noisy, but it's like, to get through, you have to go through the fire to get out the fire. And I'm like, yo, I'm never coming back here. I'm never gonna experience people like this ever again. I'm never gonna put myself through anything like that. It's like God is real. God loves me, and nobody ever helped me. All I ever had was God. My own family trying to kill me and stuff. They done kill all my aunts. They done kill all the aunts. I'm like, oh, even the grandpa for insurance money, the job too. It's like, what the fuck? The spell work. The spell work is just crazy. I don't talk about the spell work because you can't prove the spell work. And it was a time like when anytime I had the ex-husband, right? And I'm like, yo, you doing something to me. You doing something to me. This girl, oh, don't talk about my person. Don't say nothing. Like I couldn't say nothing about whoever's doing the work to me. So they would always make it seem like I'm the issue. And I'm like, but they're the ones doing the spell work. I don't say shit anymore. It's like, I really don't care. I stopped caring. People do spell work. And then it's like, how are you going to prove it? Is your word against their word? So then they're going to say that, oh, that you're crazy and that you're bugging out. And oh my God, I can't believe she accusing me. All right. Okay. But look at your life and look at my life. Who life is on fire? What happened to your life? They did all the spell work and all this shit against me. But what happened to your life? It went more to shit, right? It's more shitty now. I'm like, yeah. And what happened to me? What happened to me? They can't even say anything. You can't even talk. I can't talk about the progress or the great things and beautiful things because I have more people that hate me than that actually wish me fucking well. So it's like, be great and don't tell nobody. Be great and do whatever the fuck you want to do and don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. What are your plans? Where you going? Don't tell nobody. You fucking do it. Do it. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody can tell me nothing. You can't tell me shit. All these people ever did to me that was trying to stop me, slow me down, block me. They tried to kill me. They done did everything they could possibly do against me. And then I'm supposed to sit here and talk about it? Like this shit is normal? Like, and you can't prove it? It's like, okay, just let the tables turn. Let them get the karma. Let them get whatever they deserve. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. That's why their life is on fire. Their life is on fire. And I don't have nothing to say. Like, I don't have nothing to say. Like, oh, like, what did you do? What did you do for your life to be like this? It's like, I stay focused on myself and I think of new creative ideas, new shit to do. But I did. I made the splash stronger. Like I sit there and think about what I'm gonna do. I don't think about other people and what I'm gonna do to them, and I don't give a fuck about these people. Like you can't be serious. I'm gonna sit here and think about what I'm gonna do to somebody. Like I don't fucking care about them. I care about my life, my future, what I'm gonna do, and where I'm gonna be. I could care less about anybody else. If it's not making me better, I don't fucking care. I don't care. That's just what it is. And there's a lot of people from a lot of different places that come for me. Exes. I don't fuck with you. But then they mad because I don't want them. So then they do black magic. The courthouse does black magic because I got the case, and I need somebody to do something to work on the case on discrimination, on a violation of my civil rights. I need that. The family is insurance money. They want money. They want money. I don't even know about these policies, but they know because they always on it. The proof is in the paperwork. Who's doing the paperwork? Who's filing paperwork? That's who did it. Like it's obvious, but nobody checks, right? I never been to Nigeria. I never been there. I don't gotta act like I know anything about anything because I never been there. Whatever happens to the people, that's not my problem. I'm not there. How is anything my fault? I'm not there. Like, what did they do? It's from the work that they're doing. They're getting backfires. All of their negative work is coming back to them. That's what that is because I don't do shit like that. I don't sit here and think about people. I'm not trying to think about people. All I'm trying to do is be successful. How I'm going to make more money. How I'm going to get closer to my ancestors. I'm going to burn some more money. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I could care less about anybody doing spell work. I don't care what happens. They could drop dead. I could care fucking less. Make the world a better place without them because these people are evil, but you can't prove it. You just gotta look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Like, look at it and just be like, oh my God. It's all right. Return sunders are effective in returning energy. Cleansing is important for you to wake the fuck up, figure this shit out. Don't die. Don't die out here. These people don't care about you. They will love. Bye.